Welcome to the first episode of Past the Cushman. I'm your host, Connor Cushman. We got a great show for you today. Actually, I should change it. It's gonna be bad. We lost our sound guy. Our sound guy gave up. Kevin's no longer with us. God rest his soul. I mean, you should have seen us in here. This is our second day of filming. It's gonna be a long one. Either way, we got a great guest for you tonight. Colin Davis, former ASSOU student body president, in the building. We're going to have him in for an interview in a bit. First things first though, I got to plug my social media account. Cushwagon on Twitter and Instagram. Facebook, I guess my name. Just send me a friend request if you want, you weirdo. I'm probably not going to accept it. Like the Siskiyou on Facebook to read some of my writing and our other lovely journalist writing. But I would suggest mine. I got my own show, so I'm better than them. But go ahead. Like the Siskiyou on Facebook to read some of my writing and our other lovely journalist writing, but I would suggest mine because, I don't know, I got my own show, so I'm better than them. I think that's all we got, which brings us to our first segment, which I call World News, Ashland News. As you can see, no script today. Yesterday I was trying to do these jokes, and I was right here, and it sucked, and we took about 100 takes, so here we go. In world news, the New England Journal of Medicine reports that an ingredient used in the process of making gin could make some violently ill after just taking one sip. Really? New England Journal of Medicine, that's your breaking news? Gin makes you sick? I got some more breaking news for you. Tequila gets me into bar fights, and red wine makes me call my ex-girlfriend crying. Good ones. We don't have a studio audience here, so we have, who knows if this shit is funny. Automakers Ford, BMW, and Mercedes-Benz are planning to greatly improve their vehicle's voice recognition system. After being read the news, a Ford Focus responded, "Just can't find any Burger Kings near you, man. I think there's a Red Robin around here, though." Great. That's good. But after like all of these, settlement was reached between ITT Tech and 5 former students who claimed that their degrees were useless from a university that didn't exist. I got news for you, 5 former students. Your degrees were always useless, but I mean, hey, whatever gets your student loans paid. So maybe apply to University of Phoenix next time. I hear that's a stellar degree. In Ashland news, a kid in the 900 block of Camelot Drive ran away from his home, which I think is just a bad move. I mean, you can't be running away during the winter. It's not the smart move, because the smart move is to run away in June when it's nice out. Here's what you do. You steal your parents' credit card. You dial yourself up a last minute flight to San Diego. Dial yourself up an Uber to the airport while you're at it. As long as you can make that flight, the rest of your life is just fish tacos and Coronas. Other Ashland news, Granite Tap House. You know, Granite Tap House, downtown in the plaza, adding a balcony. Great place to get some white wine with your friends, decompress, talk about the day. They got outside seating right now. Well, not right now. They're gonna. It's gonna be good. Gonna be great. Last bit of Ashland news. Somebody vandalized the side of the YMCA shed on YMCA Way. These kids, they don't have respect. We got kids running away, vandalizing, spray painting stuff. Let me tell you, if I find who's responsible for this, man, they're dead. Well, that's all we got for world news, Ashland news. That brings me to our first guest, Colin Davis. Come on over, come on in. My boy, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Colin Davis. You got some hot water. You actually got impeached from the ASSOU presidency. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I broke some bylaws this summer, and some people told me that it was the right decision to do when I did it, and ended up looking back on it later and decided that it wasn't the best way to do it.
So what you're kind of not mentioning right now is that you put on a Paul Wall concert at the school that I thought was lit. I thought it was sick. Sitting Sideways, Boys in the Days, the People's Champ. Why everyone didn't show up to that concert, beyond me. But having been to the hearings, how much money did you spend on this concert?
I think in total a little bit over $50,000.
A little bit over 50. That's a lot of money. That's way too much money to pay Paul Wall. So that got you impeached. You still gonna put ASSOU student body president on the resume though?
Oh, of course.
Oh, of course.
You got to.
The resumes are just built for lying. It's not right. I bet you. Do you think Paul Wall is gonna put this on his resume though?
I mean, could.
That would be badass. That's what I would put right on it. Just like
President impeached.
I showed up to this school, and just the mere fact that I did a concert here, just like we gotta take the administration out. Anyways, seeing as you spent a little over $50,000 on a Paul Wall concert, we're gonna play a little game right now. A game I like to call Paul Wall concert or something worth $55,000. So I'm just gonna. Okay, so how this game works, I'm gonna show you pictures of things, and you're gonna tell me if you'd rather have that thing or a Paul Wall concert. We looked at the talent agency. Another name that was on there under the same price range as Paul Wall was DJ Pauly D. Would you rather have a DJ Pauly D concert or a Paul Wall concert? Go ahead.
If I had the whole Jersey Shore cast, I'm saying I want Jersey Shore concert, if that's at all possible. But DJ Pauly D? No doubt.
No. Next up, we're gonna make you decide Paul Wall concert or date night with Hillary Clinton.
Ooh.
I don't know, the WikiLeaks DMC emails. Maybe $50,000 for date night with HC.
I mean, I feel like me and Hill Dog would just hit it up real well.
Hit it off?
Yeah.
You know, old Willie Clinton wasn't into the whole monogamy thing, so maybe like run your chances and have a nice candlelit dinner.
Yeah.
A few glasses of wine, who knows what's gonna happen, so.
I'm giving her a thumbs up.
Thumbs up? Alright, Hillary Clinton, we got one. Paul Wall concert or maybe you just having $55,000. That might be nice for the bank account, so.
Yeah, it's like me personally, I mean, Paul Wall's pretty lit though.
It was a lit concert for a lot of people.
It was. No, hey, Paul Wall. Made the
Paul
decision
Wall,
once.
hey,
I'll make
Paul
the decision
Wall,
again.
Sticking by it, dude. That's what we like to see. We did the research. The ASPCA says just for $18 a month, you can save the life of an animal. The division on that turns out to about 3,055 puppies saved, or a Paul Wall concert. So I'm gonna put you in the hot seat right there, but you gonna save those puppies?
I feel like I have to save the puppies this time.
I wouldn't save the puppies. No chance. I'm on that Bob Barker life. You better get him spayed and neutered. Anyways, last one. I think you can put the down payment on a Bugatti for $50,000. You would have to return. Here it is. Here's a picture. If you wonder what a Bugatti looks like at home. Bugatti for a day.
For a day?
You'd be big balling, but you'd have to return it, and people might ask you where your Bugatti went. But down payment.
I mean, if I'm sitting sideways with Paul Wall, though, I don't need a Bugatti.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's.
Paul Wall.
I feel bad for even asking. I think we know a lot more. A good glimpse into your decision-making process. Colin Davis, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having
Thanks
me.
for being the first guest. Get out of here, dude. This is my show, dude. My show. That brings me to the last segment of our show. It's my closing thoughts. I know you know, because you might be watching this on Facebook. Got a feeling you're watching this on Facebook, that you probably seen Tommy Lahren closing thoughts, and your question might be, are you trying to be Tommy Lahren? Like, I'm trying to be half the person. Tommy Lahren, if you're watching this, contact me. Closing thoughts today, though, are on, I saw a lady walking around campus today, no shoes on. I mean, I know Ashland is a hippie town, but she was grimacing, and it's the sidewalk. And there's rocks on the ground because it's been snowing. And the worst part about it is she's holding her shoes. She's holding them in her hands. And she just looks like she's in a lot of pain. So I think what we should do is just agree to all wear shoes. It's good for everyone. Your feet look like they're bleeding and I feel bad for you. People are like, oh, it's what humans would naturally do. You think we're natural humans?
Even flying planes and driving cars, we're far from natural at this point. Put your shoes on at home if you're walking around outside. I think that's about it for the show. We wanted to have a Twitter contest. If you tweet with the hashtag #PassTheCushman what animal I look like this week. Maybe I look like just an animal. Maybe I look like two different animals had sex with each other. Or maybe an animal had sex with a celebrity. The point is, you get creative with it. At me at Cushwagon. Use the hashtag #PassTheCushman. Thanks for tuning in, guys. That's all we got for the show.